Shalom L'Kulchem. I am honored to welcome you as we gather to bring light to Ukraine during these very dark and difficult days of struggle. As we light the lights of Hanukkah, we traditionally recite Haneirot Halalu, in which we say that Haneirot Halalu Kodesh Haim, that these lights of Hanukkah are holy, they are sacred. And even though we are bringing light to Ukraine in this program, there is light that already comes from Ukraine, that are sacred light of our heroic communities that are somehow managing to maintain a sense of continuity, of tradition, of hope, even during terribly difficult days. The light that emanates from our Ukrainian communities and from those communities that are actively supporting those who have had to flee their homes, that light is Kodesh, it is sacred, it is holy, it is precious. We are honored to recognize it and extend our love, our friendship, and our support to all of those who struggle today and to all of those who work hard to bring us and to bring the world to better days. Shalom and Chag Urim Sameach.
Hanukkah Sameach, everyone. One might see the Shammai-Hillel dispute about the order of lighting the Hanukkah candles as a reflection of being an optimist or a pessimist. If you follow Hillel, you increase the light every day because you tend to see the glass half full. Whereas if you follow Shammai and you start by lighting the 8 candles the first day and then you light one less every day until the 8th day, that means you tend to see the glass half empty. We know that the final reason for following Hillel is because we can only increase the sanctity and not decrease it, and yet, as we get older and we see the lights of our dear ones decreasing in intensity and then finally disappearing, as we see the lights of the world decreasing and leaving us in a world in the dark shadows of a past that unfortunately tends to repeat itself, it gets harder to keep the lights glowing each day a little bit more. In lighting the Hanukkah candles, the Rambam says, we are supposed to show to the world the miracle, to let people know that something extraordinary happened to us a long time ago, and that we remember and honor such a miracle by lighting the Hanukkah candles as soon as it gets dark. Even if you have nothing, the Rambam says, even if it's just your clothes that you own, pawn them to buy the oil to burn the candles. Why? What's so important about lighting those candles? Because you light the candles to let people know that despite all odds, despite having oil for one day, it lasted 8 days. The real miracle is daring to hope. That despite all odds, despite the dark shadows, despite the sadness of losing those who have shared some of their time with us, despite all that, we dare to hope. And with each candle that we light for 8 days, we refuse to be defeated by sadness or desperation. And even if there is no light in the future, we will light the candles to show the way to those who cannot see hope in the future. Hanukkah Sameach.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav betzivanu להדליק נר של חנוכה. ברוך אתה אדוני ימים האם בזמן הזה. הנרות הללו אנחנו מדליקים, הנרות הללו אנחנו מדליקים, על הניסים ועל הנפלאות ועל התשועות ועל המלחמות שעשית לאבותינו, שעשית לאבותינו בימים ההם, בימים ההם, בימים ההם, בזמן הזה.
מעוז צור ישועתי, לך נאה לשבח, תיכון בית תפילתי, ושבתותה נזבח, לתחיר מטבע, מצרם נפח, אז אמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכה מזבח, אז אמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכה מזבח. חנוכה שמח!
מעוז צור ישועתי, לך נאה לשבח, תיכון בית תפילתי, ושבתותה נזבח, לתחיר מטבע, מצרם נפח, אז אמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכת המזבח, אז אמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכת
מעוז צור ישועתי, לך נאה לשבח, תיכון בית תפילתי, ושבתותה נזבח, לתחיר מטבע, מצרם נפח, אז אמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכת המזבח, אז אמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכת המזבח.
Dear friends and supporters of Masorti Olami, I invite you all to think together with us about the miracle of Hanukkah, the light that comes to break the darkness. Hagaurim. Today, more than ever, we see very clearly that what the meaning of fighting in the darkness is. In the case of all communities in Ukraine, the darkness is not a metaphor or a spiritual subject, but rather a reality. Today, this is not electricity or heat in most parts of Ukraine. We are praying for them that the light of the Hanukkah will bring warmth and light in their houses and in their lives. I want to take this opportunity to thank all communities and supporters around the world to their incredible support and outpouring of love towards all communities in Ukraine. And I invite each and every one of you to continue to support and donate towards the situation in Ukraine. And together, we will hopefully achieve the miracle of Hanukkah, of bringing light into a dark place. Chag Urim Sameach.